How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another FPL video. We're still in the middle of double gaming 21, but it feels as if we're in an international break. We were a little bored as FPL managers, but thankfully the double gaming 22 fixtures have been announced, with 8 more fixtures added to the game week. In today's video, we'll go through my thoughts about double gaming 22, whether I should take up to a -8 and possibly bench boost, or should I just use my second free hit. So stay tuned, enjoy the content, and as always, please give the video a like or comment below. It really goes a long way in helping the channel grow. Now, I want to start with an achievement of mine as of January 2022. So my goal this season was to first of all win FPL, but a realistic target for me was and still is to finish in the top 1000 overall. What was made known to me early in the season was that according to my FPL rank history and current performance, I was rated amongst the top 1000 FPL managers to play the game on different websites and FPL tools. And as of January 2022, I am now ranked at 536 according to @FPL Research out of 8.8 million managers, which feels incredible. The aim at the end of the season is to be rated in the top 1000 across every app and website. And if you're interested in seeing where you're ranked, I've added a link in the description below, so do let me know where you're rated currently in the comments below. Now let's move on to double gaming 22. So what's crazy is that I was in the middle of recording a video about everything that we know about what could possibly happen in double gaming 22, and halfway through making that video, the official announcement of the fixtures were released, so I had to scrap that video and start over. But what can you do? FPL is insane at the moment. So yeah, 8 new fixtures were announced, with Brentford, Brighton, Burnley, Chelsea, Leicester, Man United, Spurs and Watford all getting a double game week. 8 teams, and I'm sure your immediate thought is to activate your free hit or second wildcard. But I don't think it's as straightforward, solely because the double game week fixtures don't look as appealing, with a few single game week fixtures that look amazing, like Liverpool versus Brentford and West Ham versus Leeds. So yeah, on first glance, it looks a bit meh, and I just want to add that should any of these teams' FA Cup third round matches this weekend be postponed, the double gaming 22 fixture will be affected, like it did with Liverpool. As you've seen, Liverpool versus Arsenal was postponed, which was meant to take place tonight, and Liverpool were destined to have a double gaming 22 as well, but due to that COVID outbreak and the match being postponed, Liverpool now have a single game week in 22. But the good news is that if Liverpool do double, it will be in gaming 26 versus Norwich and Leeds at home. And guess what? Mo Salah will be back from AFCON, and I have never ever seen a better triple captain in my history of playing FPL. So taking all this information into consideration, let's have a look at my team for double gaming 22 and what my possible moves could be. And I just want to mention, do not make any early transfers. I've just read that Man City now have a COVID outbreak where up to 7 first team members have tested positive for COVID-19. So please, in terms of your transfers, wait until as late as possible, hopefully on the day of the deadline. And I know some of you are tight on budget and you need to make moves now, but anything can happen. So please be wary of COVID outbreaks and matches being postponed. So this is my team at the moment. I am currently on 43 points mid double gaming 21. And I have a tiny red arrow down to 6.5k. But I still have my captain to go in Jared Bowen. I have Antonio and Amari Gray as well, and Livramento to come in for Kyle Walker. And if Livramento doesn't play, which I'm hoping he doesn't, then I will get a bit of bench jam from Marcus Alonso coming in for Kyle Walker with 6 points for me. So yeah, that would be quite nice. And in the cup, it seems like I will, I'm at the strong point here. Even with 30 points, I'm leading in the Liverpool, South African, and overall cup, but I am getting decimated in the Supersport Cup. So yeah, now let's look at Double Gaming 22. And initially, I do have 4 players for the Double Game Week in De Gea, Alonso, Dennis, and Harry Kane, who is very likely to be my captain. It doesn't actually look as bad as it seems. I've got Jota and Trent with amazing fixtures, Bowen and Antonio with a great fixture as well. And these are 4 players, even on a free hit, I'd be very hesitant to sell. So I do think I have some great single game week players who could really outperform double gaming players. I think if you can stretch to 6 double gaming players for Double Gaming 22, then it isn't worth going for a free hit or using your wildcard. I think my team is quite decent, and with Mo Salah here, what I am planning to do, if I go onto my transfers, is to take a -4, which is effectively a -2, if you think about it, because I will be bringing in 2 double gaming players, and the players that I will be bringing in will have an additional fixture, and they will be getting 2 additional points compared to a player that is playing a single game week. But that's assuming that the player you bring in plays at least 60 minutes without getting a yellow card or a missed penalty or something crazy, which is very likely in FPL. So yeah, what I'm likely to do is to move out Salah, since he's at AFCON, and bring in Son with 1 free transfer. I'd still have a lot of money in the bank, and I would look at taking a hit and bringing in James Maddison into my team as well. My only issue here is that if I do bring in Maddison, who I think is deemed fit at the moment, I'd have to bench one of Damari Gray, who faces Norwich, or Antonio, who faces Leeds, and I don't love that at all. Those are quite nice fixtures, and I also will be benching Kyle Walker and Livramento and Ben Foster. If, and I say a very small if Ben Foster is deemed fit and he plays both fixtures for Norwich, and both are quite decent fixtures, and if Livramento is deemed fit, we will know in Double Gaming 21 if Livramento is fit. If he's on the bench, for sure you will be playing in Gaming 22. Well, then I would have a full squad of 15 with quite decent fixtures, and I may look at using my bench boost chip. I still don't think it's ideal based on the COVID-19 situation. Too many teams are facing issues with it. There are too many outbreaks at the moment. Too many games are getting postponed. So if I'm being wise, I will not play my bench boost soon. I will be keeping the bench boost until later on in the season. Hopefully by then, we possibly could have had a break from the Premier League where they get the COVID-19 situation under control, or things just improve where we know for sure this player will be playing on this day, where it's very unlikely that the fixture will be postponed. So yeah, this is what I'm very likely to do, and I will be releasing a best free hit team for Double Gaming 22. I want to actually see if I will be tempted to play my free hit. Quite a lot of you do have your first free hit still available. I've played mine in Gameweek 19, so I don't have 2 of them available to me. But if I had both available to me, I will be using it. I will be using one for Double Gaming 22. If you've used yours, I do think it's wise to keep your second free hit, because we will be getting a massive blank double game week sometime towards the latter part of the season. I think it is in blank game week 30, it could be around there. Yeah, save your second free hit if you've used your first one, but if you have 2 available right now, I would use the first one. So I will be making a best free hit team for Double Gaming 22, so do look out for that. So yeah, that about wraps up the video. I hope that you've enjoyed it and that it was helpful in some way. If you haven't joined the Try Smash FPL League yet, what are you waiting for, mate? Follow me on my socials and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Good luck for the rest of the game week, everyone, and remember to FPL responsibly.